Good morning. Welcome again to Morning Devotions, and thank you again so much for our time together. Looking forward to seeing you in services today and tomorrow as we preach on the vision of Paul, the vision of encouragement, when God told him not to be afraid, and the fact that just because God promised something doesn't mean men won't try to do something anyway. It's going to be a great study. Right now, let's go back to Psalms chapter 70. Now, I have to tell you, I'm a little conflicted today because there's so much good stuff out of Naaman and all these things, but I want to just give you a little word of encouragement today. The psalmist prays, "Do not cast me away when I am old. Do not forsake me when my strength is gone. For my enemies speak against me, and those who wait to kill me conspire together. They say, 'God has forsaken him. Pursue him and seize him, for no one will rescue him. Be not far from me, O God.'" Now I want you just to back up and see a simple principle. There comes a day in each one of our lives when we're old and our strength is gone. And there's something that I have watched so many times in my short life, and I never really understood it until I began to get a revelation of this verse. I've watched really good people, and it's amazing how in their older years, when their strength is gone, I've watched how enemies that have been there their whole life now rise up to attack them because they're old and their strength is gone. Now, some of you just need to learn the principle. Sometimes it's when sickness has come against our life. Sometimes it's when we get older. Old enemies rise up against us. Old enemies conspire against us when our strength is gone. Now, that's fascinating. They wouldn't take us on when we were strong. But when we're weak and old, the enemies rise up. But God will never forsake you. God will always be there to help you. See, sometimes people confuse weakness with God has abandoned him. And that's not true. Sometimes as you just get older or sickness has hit your life, weakness has just become a part of your life temporarily. But God won't leave you. God will never forsake you. I challenge you today. Be like David. Lift up your heart. If in a season of weakness your enemies have come against you, turn to God. God will never fail you. God will never forsake you.